Hi YouTube, welcome to the part 2 of the Mesa Marshall shootout. I'm sorry we had to cut the last one short. We could only squeeze a certain amount of content in a single upload here in YouTube. So for this part, we will be focusing on guitar and amp combinations. We will be testing the Music Man Axis Sport, Fender Telecaster, Fender Stratocaster, and lastly a Gibson Les Paul. what is the perfect guitar amp combination for the Mesa and for the Marshall?
The Gibson sounded well in Marshall. I'm sure if it had a slimmer neck, it would have sounded better, which I would have played better on it. The Music Man on the Mesa, I like it also on the Marshall.
Okay, but you prefer it more on the Mesa?
When I needed gain, Mesa provided it quite well with that.
So, what was your criteria in judging?
What made me feel good?
Okay.
You know, I'm driven by how my guitar fits my hand and how it sounds on the amp. But it also affects how I play my guitar, right? So it's a vicious, complicated cycle. So I like the Music Man on the Mesa because I had more sustain. I also like the Strat on both, actually, Mesa and Marshall. Except that when I want more gain, I'd run to the Mesa.
My next question is, in your opinion, is the matching influenced more by the wood of the guitar or the pickups?
I'm a pickup guy.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't believe the wood. Sorry, purists. But everything has its, its quality. The wood has a quality, and it's the frequency of the strings runs through the wood, and it vibrates the wood, so it affects the tone, right? But I think the pickup has more effect, total effect than the wood.
It has a more obvious effect.
More obvious, yeah.
There are two types of amps, tube amps and solid-state amps. So my next question is, are there certain pickup types or wood types which are better match for solid states and better match for tube amps?
Actually, I wouldn't know, but I prefer the tube amps.
In general, taste-wise.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up the show, let's play a little game.
Okay.
I will say a word and
I'll win some cash here, will I?
Not really. I'm sorry. We were a non-profit show. Okay, so you will answer with either Mesa or Marshall, or depends on the guitar. But I'd prefer an answer either Mesa or Marshall. Okay, so my first word is sustain.
Mesa.
Warmth.
Can't answer.
Lead.
Mesa.
Mesa. Rhythm.
Marshall.
And clean.
Neither.
Neither. You'd prefer a Fender. And the final question, character.
Marshall.
Okay.
Character, you don't have to like it. It has character.
So thank you, Noel. Thank you for guesting my show. Noel has an album coming out, right?
Songs I've written, getting for the last 3 years.
Thank you again, Noel. Best of luck to
You're welcome. Thanks.
your music career.
Yeah.